interrupt this program for a civil threat emergency. At this time, do not answer your door for anyone, even if they appear to be a child calling for help. If you encounter one of these entities, it is advised you immediately
If you are entertained at any point in this video, consider liking and subscribing to help me reach 40,000 subscribers. Anyways, that's it from me. Let's get right into the video. Day 1. I woke up to a message. Pause if you want to read it all. Good morning, Doom City. Today is a brand new day. The current season is spring, day 5, and last 16. I don't know that's for real though. Oh, and we spawn with gear. Sick. Soldier's helmet, white t-shirt, some white jeans. Oh, okay. And we got a hand cannon. Look at this, a little musket. I'm looking real British right now with this musket. Is this what 21 Savage means when he says he's got shooters? I found my first zombie, which was just a crawler, and found out that they drop bones, which will become very useful in the future. I also got myself a good food supply by taking out these pigs. And then, in the distance, I found what seemed to be an abandoned battleship, which was filled with crazy loot. Alright, we got ourselves guns already. I don't know what half of this stuff is, but I think a shoddy and an M4 is pretty damn good. An AUG? Got a pistol, heavy cloth. Alright, we're definitely gonna need a backpack soon, aren't we? Dude, is this unfair, or like, is this actually gonna be very hard? Within the ship, there were also crates, which dropped very useful items, adding on to how OP this battleship is. Okay, well, I've gotten like every gun possible already. Armor crate? Dude, this is so cool. What did I just get? A commando headgear! Hell yeah. Okay, flamethrower. After looting for a while, I went back to my beginning roots of Minecraft and started by getting some wood, crafting some basic materials, and collected some cobblestone and coal that were outside. Okay, I need to find sheep. Oh, wool! Looks like I don't need to find any sheep. Is there a bed here already? There is a backpack. I looted a few of the things I found within this campground, and then would go to sleep. Alright, bunch of words, don't care. It didn't even rain when it said it was gonna rain. Just like every weather channel, so. Nothing has changed in the apocalypse, has it? Day 2. I started by eating my own words. There's a storm? What the hell is going on? Wait, were they not lying? Ah, a little creeper. Alright, I really just want to test this. That sounded cool. For most of the day, I was just waiting on my pork chops to finish cooking up, and then I heard a recognizable noise that gives me nightmares to this day. I heard it. I heard a noise I can recognize from a mile away. No. As the storm raged on, I collected more wood, finished cooking my pork chops, and journeyed on. Green jacket, okay. Hold up. Start getting some drip in the apocalypse, okay. Look at that. I'm like a GTA character right now. As the sun was beginning to set, I found what looked to be a base, but the only question that remained was whether or not they were friendly or not. Dude, I don't know if they're nice. Screw it. No, these are villagers, right? The one that scares me the most is this guy. Are we good? I think we're good. Day 3. After sleeping in the village, I decided that this place just wasn't for me. So just before, as I was about to leave, I heard a noise and had to investigate it. I heard something. Dude, where are they? Ooh! They were hostile already. Yeah, sit down. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, caffeine buzz. That better make you fast. Caffeine buzz. Can't remember the last time I got a caffeine buzz. What the hell is this? Bloated zombie. Look, I know there's other ways of saying fat. You might as well just call it that. I continued taking the path of wherever the road would lead me and found some scrap iron inside of this car. And then I found this little zombie hideout, which led to a very close call. Ooh. Yeah, you know, didn't want it anyways. We're weak as hell, bro. A green coat, dude. Say less. That looks even cleaner. Look at me. Oh my. For the rest of the day, I collected what I could find and saw a boat out in the ocean where I would stay for the night. Day 4, I found what looked to be an abandoned cargo ship. Oh, now that is something to explore. Oh. Do we have a little infestation issue here? Okay, we have an infestation. Block of iron. Nah, we're taking this and dipping. This is all I need. Nah, dude. I don't think I'm powerful enough to take this on. I'm good. At least I did get myself the iron blocks, but now I was running into an inventory issue, so I started collecting what I needed to create a backpack. So I started off by collecting some sand, transformed that into glass, and then made myself my first lure component. So the funny part is, when I originally learned about these, I didn't know how to use them, but hey, you guys who are about to comment, shut up. It finally hit me that I just got myself some iron blocks, so I crafted some backpack tanks and some iron armor to keep me safe throughout the night. Eventually during the night, I found this old outpost tower, so I went up and explored what was inside. Beetroot, I'll take that when I can. An iron pipe. No need to describe what I got down there. Day 5, I started by finding what I thought was some new form of a parasite. Oh my god, I thought that was some new parasite. What the hell? A tree lobster insect? Bro, you can't play with me like that. What the hell is this? A cyber zombie? Turkeys. Turkeys have leather? Nope, they do not. Sheep. I need cow. Whoa. Okay, realistically speaking, how would that start to grow on a windmill? That's not what it's called. Solar wind thing. Like, I get it from the bottom, but from the top as well? Commenter, give me a 2-paragraph essay on that. Dude, that looks menacing. It's literally only 10 blocks deep. Cows! After finding the cows, which I needed for their leather, I took them out and some sheep on a mountain and crafted everything I needed to create my backpack. Give me the space. Thank you. After organizing my inventory, I collected some coal that was alongside the mountain and would call it a day. Day 6, I finished cooking all of the meats I collected and crafted some iron tools. Then I ran into a small batch of zombies, but it was the most I've ever seen at this point. What do we have here? Copper. Since it has to do with guns, I'm gonna assume it's good. Whoa, what did I just find? First guess, terminal? Military camp? Am I right? This looks like an old terminal, right? There's a little runway, I think. Mushroom stew. Beer. Say less. Can of pasta. I like how they have to put an Italian flag for that. Ah, okay. We got ourselves a bundle of zombies. There's only one cardboard box, so I don't see worth going in there. I saw that the loot really wasn't worth the effort of taking out all the zombies and parasites in the area, so I decided to move on. Yeah, it's not really much here. I'm a literal cop. Like, I'll find any excuse to use my gun against a parasite. As I journeyed on, I found this little brick building which had some zombies inside of it, but more importantly, it had 3 chests with a lot of good loot. So I took the easy way and broke through the back and collected what I wanted. Okay, I'm trying to find a decent cave entrance. Just as I say that. Is that a cave entrance? Oh yeah, that definitely is. Alright, it's about to become nighttime. So we call it a night out here. I don't want to get absolutely swarmed, so let's move over here. Let me guess, another tornado. Oh, it's summer now. Dude, so many of them. No, there's flesh there. We gotta do this, whether we like to or not. Day 7. I would begin my descent into the ravine. Whoa! What was that explosion? I collected the ores that were in front of me, but as time moved on, I grew more and more uncomfortable due to how tight the space was and the amount of mobs that were spawning. Okay, I feel like this is too parasite-y. Okay, I don't really like this cave. I think it's too open. I'm too vulnerable. I feel naked right now. Like I said, I feel naked right now. Yeah, this cave is scuffed. I'm out. As I left the ravine, though, a tornado was taking place, so it kind of messed things up for a bit. Oh my god. No, this is an actual tornado. I can't move. Dude, there's stuff flying. Oh my god. Bro, get me out from here. Alright, just find me a normal cave. Not no degenerate garbage where cyber zombies linger in there. The cyber zombies are literally the ones who used to be crypto scammers. And look where they are now today, eh? Still reaching their arms out trying to get more victims. Day 8. I found what I guess is a cell tower and went up thinking there would be some special kind of loot, but found absolutely nothing. There is no chest, but a block of copper. Oh man, why did I come up here? Whoa, what the heck? This house has got the extendo mag on it. I found what looked to be a completely wrecked home, but not all that looks ugly on the outside doesn't glitter from the inside. Dude, I think I just messed up that saying very badly. No way. Out of all places. Alright, time to check more toilets. Bro, America is rolling in their tombstones, looking at the oil available right now. Look at this, it's just flowing everywhere. As the day went on, I eventually found what I thought would be a nice cave, but ended up being just a small encounter with some mobs. Nope. Nope. As soon as you see the baby zombie with the ting, nah. Unless you got the Glock. Of course, dude. Need the shoddy. I see you two. Can you get away? Great time for a barbecue party? No. Day 9. Within the cave I found the previous day, I started making some stairs down, and eventually found an opening that led me to a ravine. Yes! Oh god. Okay, it's a kind of a scuffed one. We'll take it though. I already hear some wet farts. I of course mined all the ores I could get to, but eventually I had to deal with some of the mobs. Alright, let's do some training, just like in COD. Dog, they can't keep on spawning like that. I don't like that. Okay, we just need to bring light to the world. Like God, dude. Alright, so I can't lie, mining is actually a pain in the ass currently. So I can't imagine how it'll be when things get worse. Oh look, they're actually already about to level up. God. No! The parasites officially made it to phase 1. But anyways, I mined for the rest of the day and started making some stairs up, and on day 10, I went back up to the surface and went along the road, where eventually I found some sugarcane and another one of those brick buildings, which its most lucrative piece of loot are the fuel tanks. Starting to see a pattern here, so these ones you get fuel tanks from. And ooh, the dark red jumper. Hold on, how does this look like? Dude. When mom tells you to put on that sweater for Christmas dinner, this is it. This is the triple build. Whoa, that's new. Okay. Breaking through the window. There wasn't any substantial loot besides this motherboard, which couldn't really do much with it, but other than that, it was a pretty cool old build to see. Dude. What? Ain't no way I can play this or something. Day 11. I eventually made it into what I call the scary biome. Okay, we got ourselves a scary biome. Where the sun doesn't shine as bright. Inside of here, I found a house which had some loot inside of the attic. Oh, okay.
I eventually made it into a desert biome where there was an abandoned military camp, which basically had the same loot of the old battleship, and on day 12 I continued looting everything I could. The main highlight was that I was able to upgrade my armor and got myself a grenade launcher. Are the boots better? They are, okay. Beside the military camp there was a desert temple, so I of course went down inside of it, and the main highlight were the diamonds and the golden apple that I found. There was also Smite 5, but honestly I don't know if that really affects the parasites in the long run. But anyways, at night I decided to test out this sticky grenade. Do this right here. Oh my. Oh my god, that one came out of nowhere. Oh man, it's only gonna get worse from here, isn't it? Day 13, I continued journeying through the forest lands, hoping to find my home. It's on sight with them. A cave noise up here? Is that a sign that the caves are calling for me? Since I've yet to properly I just realized I got 2 more diamonds. I have a diamond pickaxe. Okay, my ass needs to find a cave ASAP. But of course I got distracted and intrigued by my backpack because you could fill it up with water. I wasn't sure what exactly it did, and I ended up filling it up and then just emptied it and lost all the water inside of my backpack. So honestly I have no idea how it works. I know one of you in the comments does, so would appreciate the help. But anyways, I then made myself a boat and didn't travel for too long, and then found an outpost. But this time I was met with hostility. Alright, if that's how it's gonna go down, then that's how it's gonna go down. Angle spotted. Angle down. 2 targets down over. Let's get the high ground. I always learn from the best. I think he sees me. Not anymore. Got another one. Use the AUG. Just play around with the guns. Unfortunately, my game crashed at this moment, but it didn't stop me from my campaign against these guys. Oh wow. If only I saw this entrance, I would have known. Okay, so it's cleared. Ah, one more. Spawner of any sort. Oh my god. Those reflexes though. We're gonna let this place go. Actually, we are going to sleep here. Day 14. I left the outpost and then ran into more bandits. Right? Those are bad guys. They shot first. Okay, low-key, I think I got the balls to take this out now. Oh, these are iron blocks. Oh my god. My balls of steel were literally rewarded with some iron. And then I started snooping around inside of the cargo boat, looking to see if I could scavenge anything. But as time went on, I realized maybe I still wasn't ready for this bit. Oh, would you look at that. An imposter is among us. Dude, I hear them, but the fact that I haven't gotten the chunk of them scares me. I think there's no point. I just need to find a home. I keep on getting distracted. I left the cargo ship and then was inside of the course biome. I don't even know what to call it. And found another one of those outposts. Got some ingots. And here's this lovely audition. Oh man. Morty. Jeez, Rick. They should have hired me as the new voice for Rick and Morty. Whoa, a new structure, a plane. Unfortunately, there wasn't anything significant besides some food and gas cans. I mean, fair enough, I guess. So on day 15, I moved on. Still haven't found my place. Alright, let's travel to a different island. I started traveling by boat and then thought I had my last moments to live. I'm actually gonna cry. I was actually about to cry. I thought it was over. And just as I was about to make it onto land, the parasites evolved into phase 2. What? I found this wood cabin. Looked quite cozy, but in the attic, there was a trap waiting for me. That's actually really cozy. Metal spikes. Oh, that's a trap. My ass read metal spikes and didn't bat an eye. Yes! Something like that. Holy crap. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, now we gotta clear it. I think it's gonna be too laggy to live here. And too dangerous. Definitely too dangerous. I'm out. I'm out. Yeah, this ain't it. Yeah, I just couldn't see myself living with all those dust specks in the air, so I went to sleep, and on day 16, I was met with a new message. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Home, oh home, where is thou? I yearn for you every day. Okay, what is that? I never explored that earlier. Factory block. Yeah, I don't want to get like grinded up in here. What's going on? What is that even supposed to be? What am I looking at? I journeyed all day, and just as night was upon us, I got another message that the Horde was now here. No, stop it. Okay, that's new. That's new? No, why are they... Okay, that thing takes 2 shots. Is this the Horde? Alright, hit your shots, dumbass. I'm out of ammo. I'm out of ammo. Oh my god, there's so many now. Hey, cats? The hell? Okay, I need to go to sleep. There's actually so many of them. Dude, they keep on coming. No! I then saw a spider out in the distance, which made me go further into the water, where I would stay for the majority of the night, shooting at more and more parasites as they got closer. You can't sleep during parasite hordes? Is that what this is? I just gotta stay up through the night, huh? Alright, I think the horde's gone. Let's keep traveling. Next invasion in 8 days. Good to know now. Okay, honestly, I'm gonna go through one of these and loot ammo, I guess. Day 17, I looted another battleship and then found an old oil rig. Now that's what I'm talking about. Oh, shit. It just had to be attached to that. I built my way up, and looking back, there were very useful blocks inside of here, but of course I was not educated. Okay, we're not even gonna make a home here. I'm out. Trust me, once we find the spot, it is game over for the parasites. Like, what is this little piece of garbage? Is this a drill? Oh. That's a straight up bomb. A block of uranium. Oh, how did I not tell this is actually a nuke? Well, I would like to continue living. Day 18. I continued my journey in search of a home, and eventually made it to a snow biome. Let me guess, diamond in the toilet. How did I know? After walking for a bit, I automatically knew that I found my home. Just a lot of... Yes, this is what I want. Wait. This is a structure I haven't found. Is it a castle? This is it. This is it. Right in the open lands. But there was a catch. There were zombies living inside of it. No, there's monster holes. That means we can't. I tried making my way to the top, but was instantly scared by a zombie that had a gun. You guys got a gun. That guy has got a gun. And now he doesn't. But after taking the zombies that were on the roof, I got a small taste of the loot that was going to be inside of this castle. Let me reap the rewards. Okay, now we're talking. Grenades. RPG. Oh my god, there's way more chests. Oh my god. Dude, we cannot pass this. God damn it. That's right, reload that hoe. Oh my god, this is so sick! Okay, cleared. We're gonna go to sleep, just so things don't go south. Day 19, I continued clearing the zombies that were inside the castle. I wanna use the revolver, this thing looks badass, look at me. That whole stuff. Ooh, fast reaction, eh? Alright, we'll start organizing everything. So after clearing the castle for the most part, I started to settle down and created chests in order to start organizing all of the stuff I had collected to this point. I then crafted myself my diamond pickaxe and started clearing the chairs and tables that were in the main hall, I guess we'll call this area. Oh, these are useful. Day 20, I started smelting all the ores I had collected and organizing my things. So I needed a lot more wood to create chests and signs so things wouldn't get too out of hand. So I did that and found some more doorways within the castle that I had yet to explore. I hadn't looted everything within the castle, so I needed to create as much space as possible to go through the chests and be able to transfer it into the main hall. Time to go through every freaking thing. Oh boy. Wow. Bro, it's gonna take us a while to go through everything. By the end of the night, these were all of the guns I had collected. Day 21, with all the guns properly organized, I picked out the ones that I thought I would only need, which ended up being basically all of them. And we'll put the AUG here, and also need the grenade launcher. We need everything. And also good to have the Glock and some stick grenades. The clearing this out though was the most legendary thing though. Real ones know. That's where it's coming from. Jesus, I thought I cleared it all. Okay, the hole is gone. Okay, no, I don't think I went through here. Okay, that's why. I was so confused. Honestly, I'm just gonna take all the rounds. I don't really need anything else. With the castle now fully cleared, I decided to take a peek outside, but it was tornado season, so I decided to stay within the castle. Okay, now we're probably safer in here. I say we start making our mining thing. Day 22, with the storm raging on, I found a little section within the bottom portion of the castle and started to make some stairs down that went deeper, and eventually I found a small little cave opening which was absolutely infested with zombies and parasites. I'm hearing gunshots, dude. Like, who has a gun besides me? Incinerated. No! It's a zombie. Dude. Okay. We're getting into the real deal now. How fast they progress. What the f? Dude, how do zombies have guns? I'm sorry, that's just not realistic. Yeah, you're gonna hear me complain about how unrealistic it is that zombies have guns. But anyways, I decided to leave that little portion of the cave and decided to strip mine to collect the ores that I wanted. Eventually, I ran into a unique one, that being uranium. Oh, who's that? Uranium. We got that radioactive stuff, eh? And I started collecting some of the newer ones, such as lead and titanium, which led me to finding my first natural batch of diamonds. Hope this isn't messing with the diamond spawn rate. Perfect time, and Beckons are gonna go ham under me. Thankfully, I haven't heard any dongs though, so that's good. Lapis, yes. Very, very rare. Alright, screw strip mining. I'm gonna see what I can make with what I have. I returned back to the surface inside of my castle and started smelting what I had. And on day 23, kind of just waited for all of the ores I had collected to finish smelting. And then I went back out to check out the perimeter and ran into some parasites. The hell is this? Dispatcher Nidus. Yeah, no. My god. Use the snow to our advantage. What if we were to make a wall? So after collecting my ingots, I decided to double down on that idea and crafted some cobblestone walls to start laying down the perimeter outside of the castle, which I did for the rest of the day. Day 24, I continued laying down the perimeter and realized that the cooldown was over and the parasites were well on their way to reaching phase 3. Oh my god, yep, there goes the cooldown. Besides laying down the cobblestone wall, I did some terraforming on the outside grounds and made it more even. I then crafted this random recipe book. It really wasn't useful at all. I would honestly say that TikTokers that dance in the mirror are probably more useful. Actually, no. definitely this book is more useful. Anyways, I started crafting what I needed to create a turret. You hear that? Turret. I'm saying it right. And then got the message that a horde was approaching, but it didn't bother me at all. And I continued crafting. But then this happened. Not on my watch. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. The f... Okay, I can take a hit from parasites. That's good to know. Oh my god. Dude, these jump scares. I can't be asked. Did I break that door? Who broke all this? I don't remember doing this. So that was actually damage from the tornadoes that have been passing through. But anyways, I decided to post up on the high ground outside of the castle. Honestly, this slab roof is it. It's him. Okay, lots of zombies. Oh, we got some shooters. Yeah, this is why we need to light it up. He sees me. Dude. For the majority of the night, I was just having target practice with the zombies, parasites, and on day 25, I cleared the ones that were closer to the castle, and then found this massive hole within the castle wall. Are you mad? I patched up the hole and started adding torches along the cobblestone wall, and then got the message that the parasites had made it to phase 3. Dude, I was not expecting that. Oh my god. Oh, cooldown time. Polar bear. Oh wow, they're really spawning. Okay. Yeah, they ain't messing around. God. Can't have jump scares, man. Another storm would come through and ravage the lands, and just as I was getting into the castle, I found another massive hole that was made by some parasite. Day 26. I continued crafting all the parts I needed to create a turret, and that also consisted of making its base, and at last I had completed that. Oh my god, okay, I have no idea how this is gonna work. I created a little area for the turret and placed it, but I wouldn't be able to use it for quite a bit. Wait, lightning just struck that thing. God? I created the ammo for the turrets and camouflaged its base, but once again, it would not be operable for some time. Ooh, I hit it. Okay, I need RF? What the hell is RF? And man, that statement would lead to an absolute rabbit hole of finding out how the hell to get some RF. Oh, he broke through, that's why. Yeah, the perimeter's chalked. I totally forgot about the quest line you're given that leads you through this mod pack and was taken aback to how little I know. Oh my bro, I know nothing. You know nothing, Jon Snow. After I created some barbed wire with some of the scrap iron that I had and found out that you could craft some wooden spikes. Winter is also called Parasite season, but we were ready for those things, right? I ain't. Day 27, I started laying down some wooden spikes and barbed wire in some of the parts where the cobblestone wall was broken down and did some parasite extermination. Good thing is I don't think they can build immunity to this. Yes! Oh my god. I didn't think the wooden spikes would do as much damage as they did, but I was taken by surprise. Aha. Oh wow, that was a lot of damage. I finished laying down the spikes and barbed wire that I had, then I went out to collect as much wood as possible until the end of the day. Day 28. I crafted a complicated version of a lure component. For some reason there were 2 recipes and this one just costed more, but either way I was able to take the parasites down. Phase deceased. Okay, we're back to 2. I crafted a lot more wooden spikes and it was looking a lot more emptier and safe in phase 2, so I comfortably laid down the wooden spikes along the cobblestone perimeter. Day 29, I continued my mission with covering my perimeter with wooden spikes, and I f***ed around and found out. Oh, I can jump over it. Oh my god. My life has never flashed before my eyes like that. These wooden spikes do not mess around. But anyways, I went back out to get more wood and found out that you can turn gas cans into fuel tanks to have more ammo for the flamethrower. So this flamethrower was as OP as it gets. But anyways, with the wood I had collected, I created more wooden spikes and completed my task of surrounding the perimeter with spikes and barbed wire. I do it? I think I did. I think I did. Day 30, because I had the materials to create a workbench, I was intrigued to craft it, and in summary, it is basically a crafting table on crack. What? You can make a wind turbine? What the? Ah, so this is how you make the big things. A rocket. As I snooped around, I found out you can create some working gloves, which were very easy to craft, and they granted you a 10% increase in mining speed, so I of course put those on. Boom! With the remaining spikes I had, I decided to surround the inside perimeter with wooden spikes where I thought it would be most vulnerable. So in order to do this, I also did some terraforming to make the ground more flat and even, and all around just create a safer environment. I then found out about the armor you can create with drops from parasites, but more on that later. Oh my god, that's way better than what I have. I then crafted something that will take us into the tech age of this run, and crafted myself a surgery chamber, which looked pretty darn cool. I'm gonna put it right here. Whoa. Dude. Day 31. My food situation wasn't the best, so I started clearing some space within the castle to create an indoor farming area with the seeds I had been collecting. I also added a little water source to make sure these crops would grow even faster. I may actually need to make that storm deflector thing. It's actually so bad, the weather. Yeah, let's make it. And because of the constant rate of tornadoes, I found out you can create a weather deflector, which will kill the weather whenever it came by. So I crafted it and activated it so the storm would go away in order to stop block damage. Then it hit me that because the tornado came by, some items possibly flew away, and that was right. The wooden spikes I laid down were gone, but thankfully it wasn't all of them. Bro, take away my... Fuck, all the spikes are gone. No. Then I got a random urge to call in the air crate that you get at the beginning, so I finally did it and found out what I got. My god, care package. It's coming in. Roger that. What I get? Oh! One of the holes the parasites added, and one of the horde nights, I decided to finally cover it up with some cobblestone, and then would go to sleep. Alright, back to the spikes, since all of them got wiped away. Day 32. I started by laying down more wooden spikes on the perimeter, and of course I did not have enough wood, so I went back out to the forest to collect even more. I then found something to help my food situation, which were some sweet berries, so I took one of them. Berries, oh my god, clutch. And then found some squid. The reason why I was super excited for this is because you can create the first tier of Parasite's armor with ink sacs, so I got quite a lot. That should be more than enough. I added more wooden spikes on the perimeter and totally forgot that tonight would be a horde night. No, man. Okay, calm down. Everything's fine. The lag is saying otherwise. And tonight I encountered a new form of a parasite. Woo! I'm getting inside. I'm getting inside. They fly now. No, I'm kidding. Alright, let's look at this guy die. Oh, beautiful. So as I was waiting inside, I created the second tier of Parasite armor and got myself a chest plate, which was quite powerful. Okay, we're gonna see the difference it makes. Okay, versus... Oh my, this should really help. Even though it looks absolutely dead. Alright, next invasion, 8 days, sick. Day 33, I started by crafting a weekend lure and then went outside to deal with the flying carrier. Disgusting. Oh, cannot have planned that any better. Let's go out there and get some cacti. I was in search of cacti because I needed some green dye. Before finding that, I found out some turkeys, which somewhat helped my food situation a bit more, and then explored this abandoned tower, which had more food to keep me going. Oh my god, no way. Eventually, I made it to a desert biome where I got myself some more sugarcane, sand, and food, but found something even better. There was this little cave entrance that was high on the surface, which had magnificent loot. This is too good to be true. There we go. Now it's done. No tripwire. This is actually all mine. I think it is. Hallelujah. After collecting those ores, I got myself the cactus that I needed and continued exploring during the nighttime. Alright, this is way too dangerous. Way too dangerous. Okay, we are good. God, dude, it's just class warfare between these two. Look at them. As I was out on the water, I found another cargo ship, but I didn't want to get on board during the nighttime since there were lots of mobs, so kind of just waited it out and sniped the ones that were present to get some nice little target practice. On day 34, I tried getting on board, but a huge storm came through and kind of stopped me from getting fully on board since it would take me away, so I kind of just lingered on the bottom. Okay, the wind is pushing me, can't move right now. I'm hanging on by crouching right now, but eventually was able to get on board and collect the iron blocks. As I was leaving, I then saw an opening inside the bottom of the ship, and it led me to some even better loot. Oh my god. Tons of gold blocks and lapis lazuli. I journeyed back home during the nighttime, but to get within the perimeter, I had my fair share of challenges. Collateral damage. You love to see it. Oh my god. Forgot about the ones with guns. Day 35, I cooked some of the cacti I got and got my green dye to create some circuit boards. Then I went out to put the weather deflector outside since it wasn't working inside and got it to kill the storm. Yes, okay. Let's not kill the whole population off and just get... Honestly, I'm gonna run wild. As long as I'm not here, the parasites won't be here. With the wool I just got, I transformed it into string and crafted myself some handles to create some throwing knives, which is used to craft what I needed next to make the surgery chamber functional. This better be worth it, man. That's all I'm saying. This really better be worth it. Alright. Whoa, what the Unfortunately, I was an absolute dumbass and went inside the surgery chamber and had no idea how it worked. So I was obviously panicking and logged out of my game. Here's the sped up version, logged back in, and everything was completely black. It was absolutely scary. I was like, no way my run ended here. But thankfully, after resetting my game, everything was back to normal. Dude, no, man. Now we frickin' know. Day 36. I crafted a cyberware charger, but unfortunately due to my dumbassness and not knowing how to generate RF, I couldn't use it. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I'm actually a noob right now. I've been on the low, I've been taking my time. I'm joking. Also, I haven't been outside today. I'd like to see the great outdoors. No, I'm Shane. Okay, so low-key, we're gonna stay up at night and take out some cyberware zombies. I think that's the move. Before doing that, though, I collected some sand and then was notified that the parasites are back to phase 3. Get in it, get a lure, get a lure, get a lure. They're already spawning, bro. There's a spooter, man. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is 101. Making sure the parasites go back to hell. First things first, you're gonna take out this. And it's gone. Just like that. Back to phase 2. Anyways, I was trying to figure out how all these new mechanics work. Obviously, here's the progress. None was made. A lot of y'all are probably cringing, but hold on before you write a comment. Don't worry, I do figure it out later. So don't you worry. Dude, why isn't there a clear answer, man? Like, I don't know what to do. There's no clear tutorial. Oh, yeah, this is definitely it, isn't it? Ah, damn it. Finally. Finally. Day 37, I took my turrets back inside since I knew somehow this RF stuff was all being connected. I was crafting more unnecessary crap and insert SpongeBob with the wood plank and screw in his head. That's literally how I feel in this moment. Why is this so complicating, man? But anyways, I got a Sterling engine and things were starting to take a turn. Okay, it's connected. Only the wood pipe. Oh, okay, only the wood one works. There we go. Okay, it's connected. Okay, so this is useless. This just needs to go. If you know, I already hate redstone crap. As you can see, you know why. Anyways, I need a little break from all this redstone shenanigans, so I went out and took out some zombies. I don't know why I hadn't done this since they actually drop really useful stuff, such as bread. Okay, I can't play with this lag, man. Oh, these guys drop bread too. Dude, cyber zombie. He dropped something. What did he drop? Salvage cranial broadcast. Slightly increases cyber zombie spawns nearby. The cranium slots. That's going in my brain. I would stay up the whole night taking out zombies and cyber zombies to get their loot drops until the next day. Dude, all these crawly. Okay, I saw a cyber zombie over here. Yeah, there you are. You are going to die. No! No! Idiot Ruptor. Day 38. With the drops I got from the cyber zombies, I wanted to add it into myself, but unfortunately found out about the lack of power production that I had. Boy, no power production. So unfortunately that little side quest we're going on would be put on pause. But anyways, I then crafted some more ammo and complained a lot more. Hey, show me how to power this hoe up. I wanna die, I wanna die, I wanna die, I wanna die. Dude, nobody tells you how to power this hoe up. Like, I'm not even playing. I'm literally trying. There is nothing about this. Like, yeah, it accepts RF. Doesn't even tell you how to get f***ing RF. Fuck me in the ass. Am I dumb? Maybe a little. Day 39. I had my morning cup of taking out some parasites. Eat lad, bitch. Alright, today's the day. We figure out how to power this stupid thing. And at last, I had made one giant step for humanity. Finally. This still has no power, so I say we connect it. I don't know what to connect to it specifically. At this point, I still didn't know you needed a specific cyber zombie drop in order to get that power production, but anyways. Tomorrow's the night, which means we are setting up the turret. That's right, you heard me say it right. So now that I know how to generate RF, I was able to power up my turret. Look at me, dude. And boy, oh boy, was I excited. Boom. I'll say, what you mean we ain't got no power going? Boom. So as this thing was powering up, I added some ammo and then created an add-on, that being a solar panel. So during the day, it could recharge on some RF. And man, was this perfect timing for the Horde Night. Add-on, solar panel, baby. Ooh, that's going way faster. All right, the Horde will be here any moment now. Settle down. I guess we maxed out. Shoot it, shoot it! Oh my god, this thing is actually god tier. Me and this turret together is LeBron and D Wade on the Heat. We got more, we got more. Flying ones keep on coming in. Ow. Time to go back inside. So I did a little bit of housework by collecting some wheat, crafting more bread, and found out that I went viral. What poisoned me though? Oh, viral? I'm going viral now? Termites. Oh, we got an op. Ops are not invited here. So every now and then I would peek out, do a little sniping, and I don't know why at this point I was just hyping myself up when I was literally hiding in my castle. But anyways, the invasion did end. You know what I say? I got one more of me. Yes. Oh my god. Day 41. I went outside to get any of the loot that didn't despawn. Alright, let's pick up any loot we can find. Stem cell. Oh, I did take out a zombie here though. Any parts? Carrots! Oh my god, we can grow more. Overall, it was a pretty chill day. Did some more wood collecting, crafted more wooden spikes. Actually, I guess it wasn't really chill since I almost died. God. Day 42. With the little food I had left, I decided to make a little cave trip back into the strip mine I had created previously, and thankfully I found a little cave opening deep within the earth. Whoa. I've yet to be at the bottom of a cave and like mine properly. No, I don't like that. Okay, yeah, that's where the ops are at. I was there to collect some ore, which is exactly what I did, and also get myself some obsidian. As I journeyed deeper inside of the cave, I ran into more mobs, that being mainly parasites, but easily took them out with my flamethrower. My god, bro. Dude, those jumps, they'll get you, man. Well, there's no signs of beacons. I don't know what phase that comes in, but I ain't complaining. Jesus. Day 43. I started smelting all of the ores I got the previous day and crafted myself a barbed club. Going clubbing. Alright, I have a barbed club. This thing is mighty. I then crafted another lure just to get prepared for phase 3 and added more spikes on the inside perimeter of the castle. I then went out to do more tree chopping, harvested my crops, and then would go to sleep. Day 44. I got this blue sprout when I went mining the other day and found out it had this very cool effect. A blueberry? I'm literally blue. What the heck? That's a pretty cool effect. I was now getting ready to get my little enchantment table area ready, but I needed paper, and thankfully on the road there's tons of paper, and sometimes in the backpacks you will find books. So that's exactly what I did. I followed the road and collected everything that I could. Whoa, okay, that's solid. When I got back, I was able to craft myself 2 bookshelves and would go to sleep. But on day 45, the parasites returned to phase 3, and this time there was no going back down, because as I went to sleep, they got the bonus from that. What? Why did they increase significantly? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So I panicked and crafted a lot more lures, but these ones only tick for 2, so they didn't really do too much. So for this day, I wanted parasites to drop 1, their heart, which is kind of hard to ask since they're heartless for the most part, and 2, for the raptors to drop whatever the hell they drop, since I could use these to create lures. But yeah, that's basically what I did for this whole day. Please give me more. How many? 10. Day 46. I wanted to expand my farm, but didn't have the dirt to do that. So I crafted an iron shovel, went out to collect some dirt, and started renovating my indoor farm to create more space. I also wanted to add a section where I could grow my carrots, so that required a lot more renovating and expanding the castle wall. And eventually I was able to do so by adding my 1 carrot that I had in hand. Thankfully, due to the zombies being able to drop bones, I was able to create some bone meal and get myself a lot more to plant and grow. Day 47. I expanded my carrot farm even more and did even more renovating to the castle wall, and thankfully at last I could say that a potential food crisis was no longer possible. That is out of the picture. I went out to collect more parasite remains, but unfortunately I got poisoned right away, so I panic built my way back inside of the perimeter and took out some parasites that were there. And when I went back inside, I was absolutely shocked to see all of my crops had grown. However, I think that's due to the season, which increases its growth rate, so it was quite a benefit. How is everything Dude, I don't know what's happening. Anyways, I was able to create another lure, use it, and on day 48, I was given the warning that a horde was nearby, so this prompted me to craft more bullets for my turret, do some more carrot collecting, and craft myself an iron greatsword. 1, 2, that's all we need. Bonjour, polar bear. There you go. Just realized I referenced that one meme with the polar bear. Sick. Okay, let's get back and set up the ting. Go to work. And here's what I witnessed from within the castle wall. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, there's that thing now. Oh, so we're like screwed. Jesus. Ugh. Well, since I was nice and cozy within the castle, I crafted more lures, took away some more points from the parasites, did some farming, and was notified that the parasite invasion had ended. Thank you. Day 49. I went out to take out some parasites to get more of their remains. They sit as well? Bloody hell, they're smart. So I don't have any leather. Bro just missed his chance. That's the definition of shooting your shot and missing. Oh, these guys drop hearts as well. Okay, I've been avoiding them. I didn't think they did. Wait, what if these guys are guaranteed to drop a heart since they're like all open? Okay, they're not. As I continued taking out parasites, I then saw in the distance a more developed one. Bit out of my league. That's a new one. Looks like they're evolving. What did this one do? Okay, I think I can use that for a lure though. And I think it's exactly what I'm gonna do. Actually, that isn't all you can do with the altered tendons, I believe they're called. You can create an even better set of armor, which I would soon find out. But before that, I still had my fair share of taking out parasites. And almost had a close call. I love how they think they can get away. It's the funniest thing. It's like you're nothing. Okay, I don't like when that one evolves. It's not fun. I don't like when I get screwed over like that almost. I'm not gonna lie, the tension in my finger right now is insane. Heal and go back to base. Day 50, I crafted 3 more lures, ticked off 30 points from the parasites, and then went down to strip mine more. And eventually I found a little pocket which had some diamonds waiting for me. Gosh dang it, it's yes. I should want to bet it's a parasite. The bet is off. I got myself a solid chunk of 4, and after strip mining for some more time, I then found another batch of diamonds. Wonderful. Oh, that's a solid chunk. Let's freaking go. Oh, so look at my level. I really need to get my enchantment game. When I got back to the surface, I crafted 5 more lures, only taking away 10 points from the parasites, and then crafted some gore pieces, which I used to create some boots. Day 51. Dealt with more parasites, that being 2 horses within the perimeter. Idiots in here. I ain't sleeping good tonight, bro. Any hearts? No. Are we all heartless? How could you be so heartless? Oh, I don't have my jump boost. Oh, that's gonna be an issue. That actually may be an issue. Stupid ass raptor. Come on. Caught in midair. Do you see that? That's that aim training right there. Can't teach that. How's there a crab? Hello there. Okay, honestly, I'm gonna let him merge. I need those evolved ones. For once, I'm gonna let him cook. So there we go. Alright, next one. That was not needed, bro. I think that was Spooderman, but advanced. I don't ever want to see that again. Day 52. I did, I guess, what I'll call the all-reliable by crafting more lures, taking more points away from the parasites, and added some sand inside to have a little sugarcane farm. Okay, so we need more sand. We can convert this into this. That makes life 1,000 times easier. Beautiful, dude. I love when you find out little things like this. Make life 1,000 times easier. And then went outside to gather my Sterling engine and powered this thing up. Boom, boom. Power that hoe up. I was in need of leather, and in order to obtain it with the chemical laboratory, all you need is some water and rotten flesh. So that's exactly what I did and got myself some leather. Well, that was eye-opening. Day 53, I crafted an abundant supply of bookshelves, but still not enough to reach that 15 mark. I then crafted some golden apples and went outside and spotted a more advanced parasite. It is so loud in my ear. Oh, ooh, we need that. Anything? And then as I was on the road and near my castle, I spotted a parasite I had yet to discover. What the fuck? What is that? Yes, drop the tendons. Day 54. Because I couldn't really find the zombies on the surface during the day, I decided to go into the cave that is below my castle and take out the zombies that were there to get rotten flesh. I needed this in order to create some more gore pieces, so I took out as many as I could. When I got back to the surface, I crafted 6 gore pieces, which is enough to craft a helmet, and I put that thing on. Day 55. I needed more paper since my sugarcane wasn't growing all too fast, and that's on me since I only planted 4 inside. So I went along the road and got the paper that I had yet to collect and got some sand by the seashore, and for some reason then I got absolutely jumped. What? Those ones drop big boy ones? Oh my god. Freaking reloading. That was a close call. That was quite a surprise to me since I didn't know THRLLs drop altered tendons, but hey, W. So when I got back inside, I planted some sand onto the ground and expanded my sugarcane farm. Day 56, I crafted some lures, but this time I decided to save them since I wanted to get an abundant supply before I used them. I then crafted 1 more bookshelf since that was all I was able to do at the time, and some more bullets. I then added this little balcony-esque area where the carrots were at so I could get a better view of the outdoors. This thing's gonna have a fun night tonight. I had a nice little cobblestone layer, I don't even know what to call it, to cover up the dirt. And I was clearing some of the tall grass since it was very bothering, since the parasites could kind of camouflage within it. While I was doing so, this wolf almost bullied me to death. Stupid ass wolf. Please turn this into something. Damn it, it's like 1 away. Oh, never mind. It is right there. That was badass. My testosterone levels were just too high that I couldn't be taken down. I crafted more wooden spikes and added what I could before the horde arrived. Unfortunately, I was not able to lay down all the spikes I had in hand. Get inside before a flying thing comes at me. For once, I think I'm gonna barge this off. Alright, well, compared to other hordes, this isn't bad at all. I feel like this is more of a zombie horde than it is a parasite one. It was quite a calm night compared to the other horde nights, and Turret didn't really have to do much, so I just once again stayed inside doing some household duties, and the invasion eventually ended. Day 57, I witnessed the fall season take over the grass. What the hell just happened? This happens when it turns into fall? That was so weird seeing it in real time. Alright, we can chill, oh my god. Alright, let's take a chill pill now. I then found outside a piece from a cyber zombie that I needed to create that power production so I could actually add some parts to my body. That sounds very weird for some reason, but anyways, I went back to transforming some rotten flesh into leather using the chemical laboratory. Boom. Yes, okay, so that's how, okay, we can actually add parts. To end the day, I was able to craft 1 more bookshelf. Day 58, I added some cyber zombie drops into the surgery chamber. However, I wouldn't perform the surgery today. The brain. I wonder how Neuralink is gonna work. I added more spikes along the inside castle perimeter and took out this arachnid. I went out to collect what the arachnid dropped and then was trembling with fear when I got this close to, I don't know what you call that one, but I mean, it's just a freak. Let's take this thing out. Oh! A long arms. Alright, we are taking this guy out. Damn, he did not put up a fight and didn't draw me anything. Screw him. Day 59, I crafted some more gore pieces and was able to craft the gore leggings, which was a major upgrade to my armor. Jeez, okay, that's a huge upgrade. Could go out to find more sugarcane or paper on the road. I think that's what I'm going to do to increase the process, because I really just want to enchant my gear, which is exactly what I did. There was a good amount of paper right on this road, and it was enough to craft the remaining bookshelves that I needed. And at last, I had myself my little enchantment table area. So I did a little bit of re-rolling on the enchantment table. I got protection 3 on my gore helmet. Was kind of hoping for more, but hey, you get what you get. Then I enchanted my chest plate and my boots, and at last my leggings, taking a gamble that Unbreaking 3. Unfortunately, didn't get the right protection I wanted. Yeah, that was an L run. Day 60, I performed my cyberware surgery. Time's Darth Vader this shit. We're going in. Please work. Giving you a solid POV of the Neuralink process. So yeah, it was kind of cool to be like half man and half tech in this. Gotta charge. Oh my god, it's working. Hold L-Bracket to open the cyberware? Dude, what the heck did I just add? Okay, I can disable that. No, I want to enable that. Once again, I used this day to take out parasites and also found some cyber zombies on the road, which was pretty cool since I got even more parts. Day 61. I started by restocking my carrot supply. Bro, if he walks in there, he just deserves to die. I went back outside to allow the parasites to cook and evolve to the primitive ones, I believe. Was hoping to just get any tendons that I could. Hello, Mr. Longarms. Hey, drop me something. I think that's rare. I shall take it. Another Longarms. Oh, okay, they poppin'. Mr. Longarms, bonjour, and au revoir. I'm gonna stay up around my perimeter. I think that's the best thing to do, as long as I don't get shot. So I did stay up for the majority of the night, taking out the zombies that were getting close to the wooden spikes, and collected everything that they dropped. Day 62, it's another filler episode day of taking out parasites. Trust me, I don't do this for that much longer. It's just I really need their parts, and so most of it is just me sitting, letting them merge. So it's not too intriguing, unfortunately. Yes, tendons. There we go. I'm right. Oh my god. Let's freaking go. That's all we gotta do. Rinse and repeat that, and we're gonna get this down in no time. And I have no idea how this happened, but I just got bombed from the back. Come on. Jesus. What the hell was that? Since when did they turn into bombers? Day 63, I crafted more lures and stored them inside of the parasite chest. Okay, one more day of hunting big boys. You just gotta be one with the parasites. Just don't bother them, and they will merge. I've never spam shot more in my life. No, bro, it just drops that. All day just for that little... Overall, it was a pretty crappy day in taking out parasites. And when I got back, I crafted a diamond pickaxe, did some more re-rolls on the enchantment table, and enchanted some books that I had. Eventually, I got fire aspect on my barbed club, and fortune 2 on my new diamond pickaxe. That's what I wanted. Yes! Day 64, I had my morning cup of primitive parasite interactions. Two bullets is all it takes. What was that supposed to mean? That was grim. Any mergers in the chat? And at last I crafted the lure that you use with the tendons. And man, I should have done this a long time ago. We have a slender one, a Slenderman. I'm gonna guess 25 though. Wow, that did a lot more than I thought. From here on out, I am not allowed to stop the phase from going up. I think that's a good rule. Forgot about the horde. Yeah, so this would be the last time we would ever see phase 2, since it's quite OP that you're just able to constantly go back down in the cooldown period, like holds out for you. But anyways, it was Horde night. Turrets went to absolute work against these parasite pricks, and all I did was sat comfortably inside the castle doing little chores, you know, till the invasion ended. And on day 65, I looked into how to really advance in the whole tech age that I wanted to get into. And to do this, I needed blaze rods, but there was no way to get blaze rods, so I made them a drop from zombies. Disclaimer. So yeah, I chose to hunt some zombies inside of a cave to get some more blaze rods, which would take me to the tech age soon. What is this? Cave crystals, damn. I got myself some shades while down in the cave, and this nice little area had some nice ores waiting for me. Whoa, this is like a special area. There we go. I'll say something looked awfully special. Give me 2 at least. 3, you ask and you shall receive. After getting ore from this area of the cave, I ran into an op with a gun. And he got exactly what he deserved. Some lava buckets. Salvage left cyber arm. And I kept on going deeper and deeper within the cave. And I think I ended up in the area where I first found in the very beginning. Not sure when exactly, but this is where a lot of zombies were waiting inside. I ate that though. Dude, there are so many there. Look at that, all of them with blaze rods. Survived the full nights. So I spent basically the whole day within this cave, and on day 66 I continued my incursion against the zombies and cyber zombies, but eventually went back up to the surface. What an absolute W mining trip. 29 blaze rods. And that's a solid way to end this trip. Fabricator controller, you make that with fabricating housing. But how do you get mechanical parts being carbon? Well, you need to make a metal press. And how do you make a metal press, you ask? Actually don't know. Okay, so we need to get out the fine china, is basically what I'm hearing. So yeah, this was me transitioning into the tech age, which would lead to a lot of complications, but for now we weren't running into them. So I crafted this metal press, connected it to the Stirling engine, and boy did it work beautifully. On day 67, I used a chemical laboratory to make blaze powder and diamonds into carbon fiber, which I then crushed in the metal press to create carbon plates. I then crushed those carbon plates with blaze rods and made myself some carbon mechanical parts. Okay, cybernetic. Oh god, what is this? Me being hit with realization. But fortunately, there was another way to get cybernetic parts, which would come later. So with what I had, I created these advanced combat boots. It wasn't as good as the gore ones that I had, so kind of a waste. Okay, we got 3. We got 2. And as I was looking through the quest line, I realized there was an obsidian overshield that was very easy to craft, which granted you basically extra hearts. So of course I crafted this thing. All right, let's make a pulse rifle. I didn't think it would be possible, but now that I'm looking at this, it looks pretty possible. That's what I thought. So on day 68, I went back into the cave, got myself some lava and collected more obsidian, and made myself some more carbon fiber and carbon plates. A carbon barrel. Oh my god, that's so expensive. Depression. Okay, we got 1. Bang. We got a diamond. Bang. Yeah, we're just gonna put everything right here. Okay, that's 2 things. Next. Carbon receiver. Okay, we need obsidian steel ingots and this. Sweet. Plastic. How the f do you get plastic? Yeah, I needed plastic. Didn't even realize I had it in one of my chests. So I went out to get logs and found out how exactly do you get plastic from the chemical laboratory. Oil? Fuck. Unfortunately, this required oil, so I would need to go out on an adventure. And on day 69, I took that adventure. Must become an American. That's how I can smell down oil from thousands of miles away. That was actually like untouched wildlife. That's a deer. Or is it a moose? Oh, it's a deer. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, no freaking way. We live right by peaceful villagers, question mark. I broke my way into the village and talked to some of the villagers who wanted to trade. Unfortunately, I am broke as and did not have any sense to trade with them. So I decided to just leave and collect oil that was nearby. On my way back home, I found an igloo that was quite recognizable as to what lies beneath. Yes, there is a bed here. And a gateway down. Oh geez, I wonder what's down here. I got the golden apple and apples that were inside of the chest and did a nice little gesture towards the villager trapped inside. Weakness. I'll let him free though. You're free, my guy. A real bed. Haven't slept in one of these. Day 70. I returned home and crafted some raw plastic. We then put that into the furnace to create plastic sheets, and at last I was able to craft the carbon gun stock. Boom, we are getting very, very close. After crafting the elite circuit board, now it was time to create the magazine for the pulse rifle. And then I ran into the titanium roadblock. There's no fucking way that's how you get it. There has to be another way. Do I just hit a roadblock? No, I can't make it. Day 71. To the depths we go. With the roadblock now in the way, I decided just to go down into the cave and take out the zombies that were in that hot spot to get what they dropped. When I returned back to the castle, I made some more rubber and then would go to sleep. Day 72, I was in search of some milk, so I asked myself this question. Wait, can you milk pigs? Penguins, can you milk them? Nope, I should know. Wait, I'm a guy, never mind. Donkeys, you can milk them, right? Nope, you can't. Yes! Hello, cows. After milking those cows, I returned back home just in time as the horde approached. Get me inside. With the milk I got, I added it to the chemical laboratory and was able to create some slime balls, which would come handy. Which was to create biomass, which combined with gunpowder and some water, you get yourself some creeper acid. Man, do I sound like some druggy dealer. Genius. And this was me thinking you could create titanium. Well, I do have titanium, but you need to create some other different laboratory thing, and I was met with disappointment. Hello? Oh, reaction chamber. Alright, that's the end of that. Phase 3 is about to hit. Day 73. I added more parts to my body, more specifically a cybernetic left arm and some salvage wired reflexes. And in the future, I would come to regret this greatly, but at the time, I thought this was totally awesome. I should have a cyber arm. Whoa, that looks sick. And faster attack speed, I can already tell. I went back down into the cave, taking out zombies to get the drops once more. And when I returned, I started experiencing the effects of my cyber arm running out of RF, basically, or energy. You can't eat properly or mine, or right click just in general, and I wouldn't find this out till later, so yeah, it kind of sucked. Alright, who's ready for phase 3? We're back. Okay, since when did sleeping give him like 300 though? That's kind of dumb. Day 74. Since the pulse rifle was now an abandoned project, since I had no way of getting titanium, I found out about the PDW and crafted that thing right away. And what's a gun without its ammo? So I needed to get myself some THRLL, which I did through the chemical laboratory. Unfortunately, I had to dump out the creeper acid that I had in there, but hey, it would come back. So once I got myself some THRLL, I was able to crush it within the metal press and got myself some advanced rounds to add to the magazines. I'm going to check the other levels because it's actually really annoying. There we go. I then tried to test it out on the roof, my new gun, and I had just as good aim as Fortnite bots. That was a wasted bullet, but this one won't be. I'm aiming here. Maybe it's a little too far. Day 75. This is a POV of not realizing my cyber arm is out of energy, and for the longest time I just thought it was lag. But anyways, I went outside and spent my day taking out some parasites. Alright, well, let's try and find some evolved pricks. There we go, Mr. Long Arms over here. God, this is so inaccurate. Yes, ultra tendons. The hell is wearing armor? What the hell? The weirdest thing I've seen today. Day 76. I got some of my altar tendons together and crafted some gore pieces, and at last got myself a gore chest plate. It's made weirdly. I then crafted a diamond greatsword and a couple books and took my chances on the enchantment table. Alright, we're gonna reload the thing. Protection 4? Please don't have looting. Oh god. Protection 4 is the... Yep, there we go. I risked it and we're gonna get sharpness 4 now. Nope. Okay. Knockback 2. I'll go for that. Can add it. Yeah, let's get that. And I enchanted until I got below level 30. Looting 1. Say we go for that. So your boy had to get his levels back up. So I did exactly what you think I'm gonna do and took out some more parasites for their XP. And by sunset, I got myself to level 30. That was a bad shot. Robert 25. Consider yourself not alive. Came up with that rhyme on the spot. Day 77. After enchanting for some more time, I decided I was just gonna settle with sharpness 3 on the diamond greatsword, but I was back to level 25, so I went back out to the wilderness to take out more parasites. This one goes to MLG. This. I'm on a bit of a roll right now. That scared the hell out of me, and that's why I fired that fast. Dude, I've yet to use my cool stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like my cool stuff. Wait, where did it bounce to? Where the hell did that one blow up? Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. I don't know if that one did anything, but I like to imagine it did. Day 78. To create more space in my parasite chest, I decided to craft some dried tendons, and at last enchanted my diamond greatsword. So, because of all the rerolls I did, I had some decent books I could put together, so I crafted an anvil and added it to my diamond greatsword to make it all the more powerful. I also restocked on some ammo, and kind of just stood outside hoping parasites would merge. Unfortunately, none did at all, so kind of an L day. Here in merging, but I'm not seeing enough movement. Day 79. I decided to change the cooldown period for phase 3 since I believe it's just way too long. So now the parasites were off from the cooldown period and could make their way to phase 4. So in the meantime, I decided to go back down into the caves to take out the zombies in the hot spot that we know and love, and got myself tons of loot from them. And when I woke up on day 80, I realized just how many points I gave to the parasites. What the f***? 1,000 for going to sleep? Or 1,300? I don't even know how much they just got. Bro thinks he's him, but he ain't! Back to the mines we go. So that's exactly what I did. Went back into the caves, took out some more zombies. Here's some prime CSGO footage. Doesn't get any better than this. And for the night, I decided to have a little weapon change and put the Thompson to use as the horde approached. I feel like if the creators ever watch this video, they're gonna ban spikes, because I'll admit they're maybe a little bit OP. And then I realized that we could get cybernetic parts, which was holding us back from getting all that advanced stuff to take us to the tech age. And so I waited for the horde to go away, and on day 81, I journeyed out to the sea and found myself a battleship where an attack helicopter was there waiting for me. Yes, there's one. Okay. Dude, I keep on missing. God. Yes, I did it. Holy shit. Picked up something. Yes, we got it. Iron blocks, ammo, anything else? So I got back home and went straight to work to craft the things I needed. And I started off by crafting a blast furnace, and this ain't the regular one. This one you can transform ingots and create stuff like steel, as you can see here. Give me that steel. And I don't think I'm gonna go to sleep because I don't want these MFers to progress anymore. With the steel I got, I crushed it in the metal press to create steel plates and created the fabricator housing. Give me that. However, little did I know is that there's a lot more cybernetic parts that would need to be collected, but I did not know this yet, so I continued crafting the things I needed, that being the fabricator controller, and here's where the me being dumb and lost happens. What? What do you mean invalid block placement? We have ourselves a picky one, don't we? Oh, I see how I have to set it up. Oh, so we need more fabricating housing. So we need more cybernetic parts. So yeah, it was attack helicopter hunting season. Before heading out, I added the AUG into my inventory, and on the morning of day 82, I wasted no time and made my way back to the sea to find a different battleship. It's after the fish, you bastard. And after some traveling, I did find another one. Am I just missing? Alright, what do we have here? Back, you idiot. So this one took a lot longer to take out since it kept on traveling out of render distance and then it would despawn, but at last, as the sun was setting, I took it out and collected the parts that fell into the water. I just wanted to use this. This is actually so sick. Alright, but no going to sleep. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I always hate the jump over. When I got back inside, I crafted some more fabricating housing and created the glass as well and tried setting it up, but unfortunately my cybernetic arm was screwing me over. I wasn't able to place stuff. This isn't lag that's happening that you're seeing. It's just the cybernetic arm not being charged. So if you ever have the choice to put it on, do yourself a favor and don't. But anyways, at last I was able to place all the blocks down, and here's how the fabricator looked like. Whoa, now that transformed. On the morning of day 83, I was able to get the fabricator connected, and now we unlocked another step towards advancing technologically. It sure does. The power armor plating, which in turn can make, okay, basically we just unlocked the good things. Now the only issue now is diamonds. So I think we gotta strip mine like a lot. So I went down to strip mine, and here was the average experience. It was like delaying my mining because of my stupid cybernetic arm that I should have never gotten. However, thankfully, after some time, I did find a batch of 8 diamonds, which gave me... Okay, so a batch of 8 with Fortune 2 gives us 17. Jeez. Oh my god, it's so annoying. I'm sorry. Sorry if I'm complaining a lot. It's just, it takes the Minecraft out of Minecraft, if that makes any sense. Oh, well, we spent a whole night and only got 1 batch of diamonds. Screw it, I'm gonna keep on exploring, but in the cave area. Day 84, I'm still clueless as to what was causing my mining delay, so I tried to use a bandage. Obviously, that did not work at all. But anyways, I continued to strip mining with the delayed input, and eventually found another cave opening where I found more diamonds. Yes! Let's go. Batch of 7? Question mark? Nope. Still a good batch. So I think we had 17 before. Now we have 24. Especially since he can barely mine right now. Alright, okay, I'm sick of mining because of this BS. So let's go back. I returned back to the surface to cook the ores I had collected. And then I realized I needed titanium. So I ran back into that old roadblock I forgot about a while ago. So we need to make a reaction chamber. Yes. We need more of this. No, bro, we need 1 more cybernetic part, which means we gotta find another attack helicopter. Before doing that, I finally decided to craft an ammo press to get stocked up on ammo to take out the attack helicopter the next day. So on day 85, I got my stuff together and once again went back out to hunt for an attack helicopter. Find me a boat. Oh, find me a boat. No, not that one. Damn it. Oh, That's a structure I haven't seen. Wait, is this a village? What I was looking at was an overrun neighborhood where there was tons of loot in the cars that remained. But of course, it was mainly infested with tons of parasites. Lone Pine Trail. Home to the parasites, as you can see. I don't know if it's worth looking inside the buildings. I don't know what more I could get. Got some t-shirts. It's a nice little home. It's better organized than what I got going on for me. I guess a diamond? Bottled murky water. Can't believe I just passed up on some OnlyFans water there. But anyways, yeah, as you can see, the loot wasn't as good, at least at this point, as we have progressed a lot. And at nighttime, I decided to continue searching for the battleship. Eventually, I did find one, and unfortunately, I ran into the same problem of it despawning. So on day 86, I at last took it out. Thank God. Alright, give me my parts. Yes, cybernetic parts. That guy is on a kill streak right now. Pop off, my guy. We got 3 cybernetic parts, so we have 4 in total now. It doesn't get any better than that. It actually does, since I do need more, but more on that later. Ah, wait, I may need more. Oh my, this is like a 3x3. Okay. I then crafted myself another Sterling engine and created more space by getting rid of some of the chairs and tables that were still within the hall. And then at last, I figured out the issue that was keeping me from mining properly. Maybe it has to do with my mechanical arm? I have no idea. No, wait, that was it. I had to charge my mechanical arm. Was that literally it? Oh my god, no way. That's what was causing all the issues. That is actually so annoying. It all makes sense now. Glad that was figured out. So before the day ended, I crafted another chemical laboratory. And on day 87, I continued my efforts and eventually got the reaction chamber housing. More specifically, 9 of them. And then shortly after, I realized that I would need more cybernetic parts. We need the glass now. Oh wait, I actually need more. You need 17 blocks of... I think we need to hunt down another thing. I'm not even joking. All of this for titanium, by the way. But before that, I had a much needed surgery to get rid of my dumb cybernetic arm, and I put back my human left arm. So at last, I would not have to worry about that issue happening ever again. 17 blocks, 18 of glass? Dude, I didn't realize how big of a project this is. Okay, at least I got one of the main pieces down. I crafted more of the reaction chamber housing, which I had 17 at the time, but I also need the glass parts as well. So there was a lot more cybernetic parts collecting that had to be done. Yeah, what the fuck? Where does it say that in here? That you need to do all this bullshit? Oh, it does tell you, actually. Fair enough. Boom, 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 boom. I'm missing one. We gotta go out, dude. Time is ticking. Oh, if I figured it out way earlier, it would be so much more advanced. The price of being a dumbass. Okay, I haven't traveled that way, so let me go check that out. It's already getting dark? What? Oh shoot, do I go to sleep? Oh man, if I was out in the open sea, how big are my balls? Tell me I won't. Tell me I won't. I just jumped over a whole ass ravine. Are you not convinced that I've got balls of steel? Dude, how dumb am I? Bro had the keys to the ocean and decided to not use it. Thought it was an ocean, but it's just a pool. It's already about to become day, and I have yet to find an ocean. That's right, I traveled all night long and did not find another ocean. And on day 88, I continued journeying on, and I eventually found myself on a road which led me to a brand new building. But before getting inside, I had to clear the area. And you sort of... Wait, that's the... Did I see a reaction chamber in there? Dude, how many times am I gonna get that achievement? No freaking way. This is all in here. No freaking way. Look at this, the engineering table and everything. And the doors, dude, don't even get... Oh my god, no way you can have a whole PC. What is this? That's insane, this place. If you find this, then, like, it sets you up. So I think I'm gonna take this door. Because how cool is that? Ah, yellow eye. Favorite. Ooh, I got a bone. That's good. Dude, we actually want to stay here for the night. If not, I'm heading straight back. That doesn't look like an ocean to me. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna post up in there, reinstall the laboratory, the factory door, and have ourselves a little standoff. That is exactly what I had planned. So I reinstalled the doors and got prepared for the horde that would be approaching. Oh, spawning in here. Definitely gonna barge this up. They are breaking the glass. These guys know how to get in. Holy. Oh my god, they are actually building up here. Eat this. God, that was satisfying to do. Oh, there's already some inside. Oh, they're breaking in. They've like completely broken in. Oh my god. Yeah, break that, idiot. Holy crap, that is one I have not seen. Oh my god. Repatch, repatch. What the f is that? That's why we blocked it off. Yeah, try me. Oh, now it is raining. This looks cool in here. Dude, I would have made my house here. This is like, we could have expanded it and everything. Definitely would have gotten unorganized, but the fuck? Killed it. Let's go. I don't know if it dropped anything special. Jesus. Wait, that ain't no Ruptor? That was like a huge one. Dude, that ain't no Ruptor. That's a Moglodon of a Ruptor. I got the message that the invasion had ended, but of course what was in front of me said otherwise. But then on the morning of day 89, Mother Nature came to my help, and a storm would come by and swoop the ones that were outside. But there was still work to do on the inside. Oh, they're getting taken away. Oh shoot. Alright, maybe we should stay in here for a bit. So we gotta let the storm pass, actually. No way, it's actually cleared. I don't believe it. I knew it. Ah, look at that. So after some time, I had at last fully cleared the inside and collected the cool gadgets that remained within. You can't craft this. We are taking this back home. Oh, that's a better setup than mine. I don't even have 2 monitors, IRL. At one point, I thought it would be safe to go outside, but me being dragged and the parasites flying out in the distance said otherwise. That was close. I better not get, like, flown away. Alright, let's go. Core memory from this mod pack. Holding it down at the laboratory. It's battleship season. Yes! So you guys know how this goes. It's quite easy to take out the attack helicopters. Honestly, I have no idea if they shoot back, and I'm too scared to find out anyways. So I took this one out, got some more parts, and traveled throughout the night, and then found another battleship where I took out another attack helicopter and got the parts that fell into the water. Oh, but you thought I was done. No, 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 no. I found another battleship, took out another attack helicopter, and that'll be it for that night. Then on the morning of day 90, I kind of wanted to test my rocket launcher, so here's how that went. Alright, research purposes only. Oh my god. I think I need more intel. Oh god. Alright, yeah. That ship's gone. More cybernetic parts. Never hurts. Let's go, baby. I guess it never does hurt. So I got even more parts. However, this time I got poisoned by one of the pufferfish, so that was kind of scary. And when I made it onto land, I have no idea how I got absolutely jumped by these parasites. And here's what happened. Okay, we got a crowd. Holy shit, we almost died. Use regen. That was not cool. No way, there's an attack helicopter here. Oh, it's a whole ass base. So because it was basically being spoon-fed to me, I, of course, took out this attack helicopter, got the parts, and continued back home. In and we're out, in and we're out. At one point of the night, I found a little zombie outpost and took them all out, got some nice loot from that, and continued heading back home, where I found another attack helicopter, but this time I was able to resist. Alright, we're back. Class warfare still going on, and at last I had made it back home. Oh my god, it feels good to be back. I thought the trip would be longer. There's 16. I can't believe I'm looking at that. Not that long ago, I thought it was impossible to get that. Okay, gotta make these hoes. Day 91. I put down some of the tech I got from the laboratory where we held it down that night, and got to work to crafting the stuff I needed to create this next thing, that being this reaction chamber. So, shaboom, bada bop bop, boom. I crafted a lot of high-tech things, but got exactly everything that I needed. But then there was one thing that remained. It was this weird thing that required redstone lamps. And what does that require? Glowstone. So I was quite disappointed to find out. However, if memory served me right, I knew exactly where to find some redstone lamps. Broken redstone lamp. Okay, 7 days to mine. I guess we have to mine this somewhere. It's probably in that city area that I went to. So we gotta go on another venture. Let's replace this door. You know, as a badass, we gotta have the cool door. Yeah, that's better. Alright, let's go to sleep. We'll see how many points we give him. Who knows? They may evolve. Let's find out. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Alright, we gotta get going. Yes. Alright, we're gonna take it with me as well. To the Great Waters we go. Yes! 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 I was right! Oh my god. What? We have an evolved prick already there. 2 shots and you're dead! Wonderful. Poison. Just gonna pop that. Play it safe. And let's get all of the redstone lamps we can. Why is Lone Pine Trail so fucked? I ended up with 20 redstone lamps in my inventory and thought that would be an adequate amount. So I traveled back home, took out some parasites along the way, and at last made it safely back home. I crafted the redstone lamps I needed, made more space within the main hall, and crafted the reaction chamber weird thing that I needed. Get the fuck off me. Sorry. And started placing the blocks down of this huge build. And man, the final piece makes it so worth it. Quite a build. Oh my god, that looks so cool. Was it worth the hours? Absolutely. Look at that. Okay, so we gotta make the combustion engine. So on day 93, I did exactly that and crafted the combustion engine. So all that oil I got actually was very useful. That is a relief. So I started adding oil into the engine and crafting some pipe sealants, which is used to transport fluids. I'll be using these wrongly for quite some time, but hey, just bear with me. I'm still learning. So eventually I went outside to plant some cacti to grow since I needed a lot more green dye. Petition to be able to use bone meal to grow this. I do need to make creeper acid, so we need biomass. And how do you get biomass? Well, you do it like this. I didn't want to wait for the cacti to grow since time was ticking, so I went back out into the ocean and ran into some natural oil. So I of course collected what I could and then made my way to desert biome, where I don't know why there were so many parasites waiting for me there. A lot of them are about to die. I was finally able to get a breather and collect the cacti that I set out to get. I returned back home, but this time I ran into some complications and had to clear out some parasites before I got inside the perimeter. Oh my god. Alright, it's actually a lot. So honestly, how about we just enjoy some nice aim training against these parasites? Jeez, never encountered so many. And we are back home. Alright, let's cook like half of these. So once I got back inside, I went straight to work to creating the biomass that I needed. Before getting to that though, I needed to create some slime balls, and at last got myself some more biomass and created some creeper acid. That's right, I'm going through my Breaking Bad era, except instead of crystal meth, I'm making that acid, that creeper acid. But anyways, back to the main objective. On day 95, I had to figure out how to get this creeper acid into the main tank. So I crafted some tanks and put it right inside. However, I needed to power up those pipes in order to get it inside. So this made me go through a huge loophole of how the hell do I power this pipe up? You know, how do you pipe the pipe up? How do you pipe up the pipe? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. But anyways, it led me to crafting a lot of unnecessary things such as this pump. And then I last found out about the power adapter, which is exactly what I needed. But before doing that, I got myself some gravel. And on day 96, I returned back up from the cave and crafted just what I needed. Aha! Oh, it's there now. Okay, it takes time. It takes time. Freaking did it, dude. The problem solving we've been doing. Actually quite impressed with myself. So at last I was able to fill up the reaction chamber with 30% creeper acid, but there was one issue that remained. How to use the combustion engine, and I was an absolute dumbass and thought use fluid pipes, so just bear with me for a bit. Please work. Forgot about that. Oh yeah, they are going to evolve tonight. We got Mr. Long Arms over there. He's probably gonna pop off. Oh, we got Big Bomber there. If it weren't for these wooden spikes, I don't know what I would have done. Anyways, the invasion wouldn't be an issue this night, and I carried on within the castle with my tasks. The invasion ended, and on day 97, I still had my fair due of issues, and this was the progress. Yup, look how fucked up that is. Am I just an idiot? Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I just realized I'm a dumbass. This makes RF. So at last, I had figured out what I have been doing wrong. I used the right pipes, and now I could use this bad boy. Please? Yes. Oh my god. Okay, so we need +5 on this. Oh my god. Your boy was getting himself some titanium, so just enjoy my excitement and finally being able to figure this out. Dude, I'm so happy I'm finally getting it down. Dude, look at this, man. We are doing this right now. Dude, get off of me, man. So with the titanium now being broken down, I was able to put it into the furnace and transform it into titanium ingots. For a while, I thought this was impossible, but I did the impossible. In titanium, dude. So now it was time to go absolutely in with the crafting. So I crafted a lot of various things, and at last was able to get some of my first power plating. This required a lot of going up and down into the cave to get some lava, which you can see me doing on the morning of day 98 since I needed more carbon fiber. But man, it was so cool seeing the fabricator being put to work, because it kind of looked like a 3D printer almost. This is so cool, dude. Just look at that. Oh my gosh, dude. Are you ready for this? Because I'm not. So I was able to craft myself the power armor helmet, and man, did this look so cool. Obviously this looks like a reference to Fallout. Okay, it gives us the same as this, but we get way more cool stuff like health bonus. So yeah, in my opinion, it was totally worth it putting all those materials into being able to craft this armor, since I know it would benefit me in the long term, because if you don't know, you can actually upgrade this armor that I'm crafting, so I wasn't actually going to use it until then. But that's me speaking way ahead. I had a lot more crafting to do, such as circuit boards, plating, carbon plates, you name it. I was doing it all in order to get myself more parts for this set of armor. There's some like Clone War stuff. The droids. I am a droid. That's it? I had more in the bag. Well, I just need more green dye. This is the last batch. Now we have 11. So after getting my last batch, I then had this little jump scare. Oh my god, I was almost choking my spit there. Okay, let's go get some copper. Day 99, I was running pretty low on my copper supply, so I returned back into the mines and got exactly what I needed. That's one way to leave this cave. They kind of blend in. That's a big boy spider who must cease from existing. So let's take it out Western style, eh? I laid down more sand on the outside and planted more cacti and collected some of the ones that already grew. Reason being, I was actually lacking on green dye, which I needed for the circuit boards. So besides making some copper wire, I cooked up some of the cacti to get more green dye and made also some of these power engines, which I needed for the other parts of the armor. And finally, at last, I was able to get everything I needed to create a full set of this power armor. 2 and 3. Dude. In the snowy night. Is this how we're about to end this? So, I would head to sleep, and on day 100, I woke up to the message that the parasites had evolved to phase 4. Oh my gosh. How's he gonna look outside? I'm actually kind of scared. Let's take one last look outside. Damn, I should have gotten to phase 4 a while ago. They ain't spawning like crazy. We got zombies spawning now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's a simple equation. Liking plus subscribing equals more content. And also dropping a comment down below whether or not you want to see another 100 days in this world. I'm just saying, there seems like there's a lot of unfinished business. Shout out to these people who are members of the channel. And also, if you still can't get enough of me, check out this video right here. Appreciate y'all.